Hello friends, this is Amir Malik. In today's video, we are going to learn how to take input from the user. So like how to read values given by the user and use it in the program. In previous videos, we made different codes where we used system.out.print and system.out.println to display different values on the screen. So basically system.out is used to display data on the screen because it is a print stream. System.out is a print stream. Basically it is a class which is used to display data on the screen. And system.in is basically input stream, which is used to take input from the data from the user and then display it on the screen, but there is a slightly difficult and different method to use system.in. It is not difficult actually, a little bit different, because we can use system.out very easily whenever we want. But for using system.in, we have to do something different in the code. And what we have to do, to use system.in, we are going to discuss in today's video. So first of all, you should know that when we are using system.in, it is part of a scanner class. Basically, scanner class has different methods, and those methods are used to take values from the user. So first of all, we have to import scanner in the program, and we have to do it before the class, outside the class. And normally we do it at the very start, at the very beginning of the file. So how can we do this? We have to write like this: import java.util.scanner. And basically it is a utility, java.utility, and it is used to import scanner class, and at the end we have to put semicolon. And scanner, S is capital S, it is very important. So this is the first thing you have to do when you have to take some values from the user in your program. So whenever you're going to create a program where you have to take values, the very first thing you have to do is to include this statement in your program at the very first, as the very first instruction. So import java.util.scanner. And then we have started the main class, we have started the main method as we have already done. Now I'm going to use it. So first of all, you have to create a scanner for this, a scanner object. So you have to write scanner, it is a keyword, and then you have to give it a name. You can give it a name like VAL, or you can give it a name V or ABC, whatever you want. But normally people use in for this because it is related to input. Even you can write input as well. It is not a keyword. Input is not, I think, a keyword. So it is a good practice to use in for the name of the scanner. So scanner in is equal to new and then scanner, and inside a round bracket you have to write system.in. So this is the way you have to create a scanner. So these two statements are very, very important, actually compulsory whenever you have to take a value from the user. So first thing is you have to import scanner class, and second thing is you have to create a scanner object. So the name of the scanner object is in. You have to use it later. So just keep in mind that your scanner name is in. It's the variable actually. Okay, so now I'm going to ask the user, to give some value. So whenever I have to print something, obviously we use system.out.println or like simple print or println, and inside this quotation I'm going to write something. What is your name? Okay, and this is first question. So it will be displayed on the screen, and a cursor will be blinking over there, and then obviously user will have to enter something here like the name. So now how to store that value which is given by the user, which is provided by the user. So we have to use a variable, and obviously name is a string, so we have to take it in a string variable, and I can call it a name sname. Okay, I'm writing like this, sname. This is called camel case, where first letter is always small and then second letter like the first letter of the second word is always in capital. So sname is equal to in dot, this in is basically name of the scanner, and then there are different methods used in in this scanner class to take values from the user. If you have to take a value in the form of an integer, then you are going to use next int. If you have to take a value from the user in the form of a double integer, value like a floating point value, then you are going to use next double. If it is text, then you can use simple next, and if it is a line, a complete sentence, then you are going to use next line. So these are different methods. So I'm going to use, because name is a string, so I'm just going to use name, and because it is a method, you have to put like this. So now user, like when this program will be compiled, obviously scanner class will be imported, then inside the class and inside this method a scanner will be created, the name of the scanner will be in, then line number 7 will be executed, and it will be printed on the screen what is your name, and there will be a cursor for the user to give some value. Whatever the value is given by the user will be stored in this variable sname, and now I just want to print it. So I'm going to use this statement here, and I'm going to use the value of the variable which is stored in sname. So here I'm going to print it, and before this I'm going to write something here, hello, and then sname. So this is basically the value of the variable sname. So it will take value of the variable from from this variable, and it will print hello as it is. And because we have to concatenate these two string and variable, then we have to use plus sign, which is a concatenation operator here. So hello will be printed as it is, then a space, and then whatever the value stored in sname, and this line will be printed. So I'm going to run the program. So okay, program is executing, and now program stops at line number 7. What is your name? Because at this point user has to give some value. So the user is writing Amir, and user will enter, and the next line will be executed, hello, and the value of the variable Amir, and hello Amir will be printed. So this is the way you can take a value from the user, and you can print it by using this scanner class and by using these different methods. Okay, let's take few other values from the user. So I'm just going to copy these 3 statements, and I'm going to paste it here, and okay, here I'm going to take some integer value, like what is your age. Okay, let's see what is your age. Okay, and now because age will be an integer, so we have to store it in a variable, and obviously the data type must be integer, and we can call it as age. And we cannot use n.next because this is an integer, so we have to use n.next int. And okay, you are years old. So it will print you are, and the value of the variable, it can be 20, 25, 30, 50. For example, 30, so you are 30, and then it will take this value years old in the quotation marks, and all these three values are concatenated by using these plus signs. So now I'm going to run it. Oops, I made a mistake actually. I had to change this S name with SH. Okay, anyway, we can do it. I'm just going to stop it, and I have to change the name. Whenever you copy something, then these things are very normal. So S name is here, and S name is here, SH is here, SH is here, and it is like in.next for the text and in.next int for the variable integer. Okay, now I'm going to run it, and first it will stop here. What is your name? It will ask the value of the name. So the user gave the value, press enter, and it says hello and the value of the variable, and then it stops at line number 11. What is your age? Asking the user to give the age. User is giving the age, and then the age is stored in this variable sh, and then this print statement is printing you are, and then 30, and then years old. So this is the way you can take values from the user. You can use those values and you can print them.